News.mc on Monaco Info is brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties. Our exclusive interview with the personalities making the Principality.
My name is Patrick Wiaux. I'm the president of Platinum Age Management. I was a horseback riding teacher the first time, and I had many problems with my back. So I need to do something to reinforce my back. I've been advised to do some muscular things specific to my back, and that's the way I came for the first time into a gym. And I learned that the most important thing when you want to transform your body is to have a good nutritional system. And I got passionate for that. So I went to United States in order to learn how to eat well, becoming a nutritionist. I've been in Los Angeles for 3 years, and after that I came back to Europe to practice my new profession. And I've been working with high-level athletes for many years. I was an athlete myself. Those people were looking for performance, essentially. And I've been trying to give them what they were waiting for. After I turned 50, I felt like it was not my type of thing that I wanted to do at that time. I've been working with older people. They weren't looking for performance. They just were looking for getting better, age better, feel better. And I've been working with these people for a few years. It was amazing the way they could transfer themselves. That was very interesting. And then I turned 55, 56, and I said to myself, I have to do that now. I don't have the profile anymore to teach young guys to come to performance anymore. I want to teach those people older to live better, live longer, in a better shape. I had the opportunity to do something completely different. I said to myself, now I'm gonna spend my time, 100% of my professional time, to help those people. And that's why we opened lately Platinum Age Management in Monaco. What we wanted to do at the very first time, we went to California when I still have some friends and asked them to give me some advices when I could find a good method, a good system that we could import here to Europe. We had to conceive our system. I mean, something totally different but that they do in United States, because rules are totally different, law are totally different over there. So we had to build something for Europe, for France and Monaco. And so we install our machine over there. We have a special place, which is a place where they can have a relaxed time to recover after the assessment, because the assessment goes for approximately 3 hours, and after that they need to recover a little bit and to feel relaxed. We start something over there, and everything has been done in order for those people to know exactly their weak point and when they have to work to improve their biological age. We know that the chronological age is not possible. To work on it, that's impossible. This is your ID, the date of your birth. But you can do something very impressive on your biological age. And that's what we do. With the assessment, we have a questionnaire, pretty long, but it's important for us to know the profile of the people. And then they do exercise, they have a flexibility test, they have a strength test, they have cardiovascular test as well. And after that, we know exactly what to do. So we gave them the best advices as possible in order for them to feel better, to get better, to live longer in a better shape. So this is the nutritional advices. It will be sports advices, supplements as well, because supplements is very important, because in our days, what you eat is not always the best thing you can find. I mean, with minerals, vitamins, all those things, sometimes there is a lack of those minerals and vitamins in the food that we eat every day. So we want to give them the best supplements that they can have, but the thing is, it's gonna be after the assessment, because we need to know exactly what they need to feel better, to live longer. This is our advices. We have to make a big difference between biological and physiological. We are not doctor. I'm a nutritionist, so we can do nothing about biological, but we work with 2 doctors who can do that. And if they want to have a blood test, they can have it, because we work with these 2 doctors. This is important. For hormones, it's the same thing. We cannot do any hormones test, but if our clients want to have it, it's very easy. They go to the doctor and they can have their blood test, and then they come back to us and we do the physical things. Like you said, probably, yeah, some people, they don't carry good with some food. I mean, we all human. Some are female, some are male, but we all human. So the basis is exactly the same for everybody. Then with the questionnaire that we made right before the assessment, we know the profile. We know all the things that some people can afford because they have problem with that kind of food or that kind of food. That's why we have that questionnaire before. That's important. And after that, when I build the menu, the main menu, the way they have to eat, we talk to the people. Can you do that? Have you already done that? And after that, we know exactly how to fix things better and to be sure that the protocol of nutrition will be good for them. There is nothing to compare to what we do here in Monaco in Europe, but they have everything in United States. But the big difference between what they do over there and what we can do over here is doctors can sell things over there very easily. They can give you supplements, sell you supplements, do biological injection and everything that we can do here. That's impossible, even for doctor here. Anti-aging has still to grow here because nothing has been done so far to convince people and to help people through the aging and in order to live longer. But live longer doesn't matter if you live longer 10 years in a bed lying. Live longer, I mean, is enjoy life. You can do everything you want to do because you have energy, you feel good, you have a good mental, everything is going well. So that's appreciable to live longer when you live this way. Because I know that some people are living till 90, even 100 years, but they're lying all the time. This is not useful. We had a hard time to build that company here in Monaco because it was so new that nobody knows about that. What was it? Because most of the time when you're talking about anti-aging, we talk about surgery that we don't want to do. We are not doctor, but most of the time some people, they don't understand to look younger. That's not enough. You look younger, but you feel bad. You're gonna wake up in the morning, everywhere you have something that's hoarse. It takes 2 hours to start your day. But you look younger, you have a beautiful face. That's not our job. I don't criticize that kind of thing. I think it's complementary. You can look better, but the inside has to be taken care of too. That's important. So what we do here is not looking younger, is being younger. You see, that's the difference. And it works. If you do what I say, it works. Here in Europe, we have controlled, because it's very controlling all what we can sell and the quality of elements that we put in the supplements. But we did our supplement ourselves. We didn't want to collaborate with another brand. We didn't want to buy things to some people and we don't know exactly perfectly what it's in the pocket, you know? That's important. So we did our own brand. My partner and me, we've been working in that field of supplement for 15 years. So we know exactly how it works and we know how to build a very good supplement. Could be a little bit more expensive than the one you can find anywhere, but we are sure that we have high quality elements in our bottle. That's important. We can make people feel better at any age. That's not the problem. But our target is not people of 20 or 30 because they feel so good. They feel like they can never have anything bad to their health. They're not conscious about that. But we're trying to make them conscious. I've been doing that for years. Some people, they come over me, they're 25 and they have 10 kilos overweight. So I can tell them, listen, you would have looked good with 10 kilos less, but they don't care because no, I feel good. I'm full of energy. I can eat anything. I feel energetic. I feel good. I'm not sick. I'm not ill. I say, okay, but this is not going to last till you be 50. And after 50, it's going to be a lot more difficult to go back to the energy you had before. So pay attention of that and take care of yourself. Most of people, like you said, come to us because they pass 50, maybe 45, and they know that they're not feeling the same way that they used to feel before. That's what we are doing. More people that come over to us and they ask us to feel better, they have 50 and more. That's what I wanted to do, because 50, it's the perfect age to start to do something, because you're not unconscious anymore that things are going worse and worse, and that you're ready, you're willing to do something for yourself. Because maybe you have a good job, the family is built and everything is going well, but you know that you don't have the same energy than before, that you cannot do the same thing like you did before. What's important is to take care at that moment. 50, around 50 is the best moment, because you have time, life is made. I mean, it's not totally finished, but it's made. You've made your life. You know you're earning money, you have built your house, you have a family, so you're getting time for yourself. And I think 50, around 50 is the best time. So our target is more 50 and over. Before we had that center here in Monaco, I've been working for some people over 50, and they were coming up to me asking what they can do. They never reach a gym in their life, they never pay attention of what they eat, and at the very first time when they did it was like something very constraining, you know. Oh, I have to eat that, I don't like that. I cannot eat that anymore. Oh, this is gonna be very difficult. I have to train 3 hours a week. Every 2 days I have to do something. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. But they tried. And they come with a friend or with the husband or with the wife, doesn't matter. And when they reach the gym, they find something that they wasn't supposed to find. Oh, he's nice. He's doing the same thing that me. He's looking for the same result. So this guy, oh, he's obese and I am overweight and he's here. So, okay, they find a place where they can find people like them. And then after 3-4 weeks, this is nothing. I mean, like 10, maybe 15 training, workout. They say, oh, I feel different because I eat better than I used to eat. I cancel this, I cancel that. I'm avoiding this. I'm not drinking that much. I'm eating less sugar, less fat, and I've already lost 2 pounds, so I mean 2 kilos, and they feel better. For us, it's the best thing we can do. I'm doing that for that kind of result, because people are thanking me because they feel different, they feel happier, they know that they can control on themselves. They're not having things that they want to have, but they don't know how to do it. Who to believe? Because so many people are doing things totally different for the same goal. The only way to be sure is to give your trust to one people at a time and do things for 3 months, and then you'll be sure. See, nothing happens. It doesn't have the skill to tell you what to do to feel better. If after 3 months you feel a lot better, you drop weight, you feel more energy, you feel like you want to do things that you didn't want to do anymore before, that's the good person. That's the only way. Because myself, I've had the same problem when I was in the United States and I was listening to all the people who were looking good. Great physique, but it doesn't mean that the great physique means you have the skill to advise someone else. So all the influencer, they look good, they talk good, but they say bullshit. Sorry about that. That's true. So the only way to be sure is to practice what they are saying. 2 ways: practice or have the skills to evaluate what the people say. First of all, you do sport. I know many people who do sport the wrong way. And instead of feeling better, they feel bad because they hurt themselves, because they do too many things or things that don't go together. So it's important to evaluate people and say, for you have to do that, that, and that. Not more, not less. That's important, because if you do 3 hours running every day, you need to do something else because you miss muscle, because you have a good cardiovascular system, but you're not supple, you don't have any flexibility. If you want to have a good condition, you have a good heart condition, the stamina. You have to have enough muscle to support your joint, to support yourself, and you have to have flexibility. You have to be able to come up from a chair, from a sofa, from the ground easily, because you're flexible. So these 3 things has to be together, and at the good way. You don't have to do too much that thing, too much that. Too much is too much for everything. So that's important. So that's why we are doing the assessment, in order to see exactly what is missing to that client, to tell them, to advise them, to do the best thing for that person specific. Not you can do everything, doesn't matter who you are. This is not true. What's important too, it's yes, we can eat biological food, we can eat balanced food, enough protein, enough carbs, enough fibers, enough fruit, vitamins, but it's almost impossible to know where your food are coming from. Most of the time when you have a fruit, it comes from other countries, and by the time they come over in France, they have to be picked up before they get mature. Maybe happen in the truck or in the plane, in the stores. And when you know that vitamins comes up in a fruit when they see the sun, when is the photosynthesis doing, you don't have enough vitamins. It's easier to fix a good food supplements instead of knowing where are your fruit coming, where are your vegetable coming, what kind of meat or fish you eat. Have a balanced diet, and then with the assessment we know exactly what you need more in order to feel better.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching News.mc, your English rendezvous on Monaco Info. Discover more interviews and stories on our websites, news.mc and monacoinfo.com. This show was brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties.